Hey, remember this trailer? Well, apparently that game might still come out because it's in active development, despite multiple studios giving up on the project. I guess I hope it still releases, even though Dying Light has already outdone Dead Island in nearly every way, but hey, it makes sense. The developers of Dying Light made the first Dead Island. Even a 2015 developer build of Dead Island 2 got leaked, which eventually I'll do a video on, but for years now we haven't gotten a single second of new footage of what this version of the game could look like. Also, if you end up getting your hands on the developer build, then you'll see it's a pretty interesting take on the evolution of Dead Island, but it's fun. I for one have played the original, so seeing this coat of paint gave me a bit of nostalgia, even though the game is technically unplayable in some ways. I believe the 2015 Dead Island is the Deep Silver and Jaeger Studios build of the game, which got scrapped due to the companies not agreeing on a vision. Sumo Digital eventually took over, and that fell through in 2019, and now the game is in the hands of Deep Silver Dam Buster Studios, which have worked on not a very good track record. Back in April, the studio put out a new job listing confirming production on Dead Island 2 was still active. At the time, they were looking for an art director, meaning they're probably still nowhere near finishing the game. Apparently, Dam Buster Studios have another game coming out this year, so I'm not sure if Dead Island 2 or this was pushed to the sidelines, but no one really knows for right now. Surely, it's in development hell, and everyone knows there's no denying it. Early December last year, Deep Silver replied to a tweet about the game not coming out, giving fans more reassurance the game may still release, and stated they're not ready to talk about the latest Dead Island yet. I think we're still a few years away from release, so I understand their silence. Let's just hope the final build of the game's better than the leaked build, because I feel like it lost a bit of its charm. I remember Dead Island being this brutal tropical survival adventure. You haven't really seen much like it. I literally just remember the people falling from the fucking roof, and it was fucking crazy seeing that for the first time. Like, holy shit! Anyways, the vibes in this one are straight out of Dead Rising with how cartoony it feels. I don't think it should take itself too seriously, but honestly, this game looks kind of ridiculous. But hey, I hope they have a solid vision. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I wish them luck bringing it to life. If I were you, I wouldn't get your hopes up. Dying Light 2 will probably release before Dead Island 2, and that's as to be expected at this point. And we haven't seen any new footage of this new version of the game, so I do have to be a little cautious. Sometimes studios going silent have worked out, but a lot of the time it means they don't have confidence about the state of the game. This game has been passed on to multiple studios at this point, and the longer they wait, the more technology will advance, allowing for the competition to get ahead. And in some ways, the competition is already ahead. I believe a lot of what you see in the 2015 leak of the game will translate over to the new version if it still takes place in California. And I'm sure there'll be tons of vehicles to journey around with, which I'm pretty excited for. Give me a motorbike and some ramps to fly off of and I'll be pretty pleased. This type of thing seems to be hard to get wrong unless they just don't put it in the game to begin with, so please, Deep Silver, allow me to motorbike over buildings. What I love so much about Dying Light is how open everything is and how fun traversing it can be. Without those parkour moves, I think the game would still be kind of fun but lifeless. That's kind of how I look at Dead Island 2. So let's hope this new version of the game stands out and will be worth the wait. There really hasn't been much revealed in the past 5 years besides some footage from the 2015 build. For all we know, Dead Island 2 is a completely different game in a whole new setting with an entirely new vibe, and I'd be okay with that. Dead Island 2's California setting is kind of bland and a disappointing change from the tropical islands in the first game in Riptide. But hey, I'll give it a chance once we actually see what this game will be. Right now, we have no clue what Dead Island 2 will be, but it's definitely on my radar for future releases. Let's just hope it actually releases one day. Thanks for listening to what I had to say, and like the video and subscribe if you want. I believe this game will release one day, but time will tell. Anyways, thanks for watching.